Russia is in the grip of an unexpected but very real food crisis, and it's all about potatoes. President Vladimir Putin has admitted that the country is facing a serious shortage of one of its most essential staples. Speaking on Russian state television this Tuesday, Putin confessed, "We don't have enough potatoes," after meeting with representatives from the agricultural and business sectors. According to the Russian Ministry of Agriculture, last year's potato harvest was severely underwhelming, with yields dropping by 12%. As a result, stocks are nearly depleted as the country struggles to feed demand for a product that's deeply embedded in everyday Russian life, from meals to vodka production. Even close ally Alexander Lukashenko, president of Belarus, and often referred to as Putin's dictator buddy, has run out of ways to assist. Putin noted during his address that Belarus, a frequent supplier of potatoes to Russia, had already sold all its potatoes to Russia. The import buffer that usually stabilizes supply has failed this year, making the situation unprecedented. The consequences are hitting hard. Potato prices have skyrocketed. Since January alone, the cost has risen by 52%, further aggravating Russia's already volatile inflation situation. The sharp price increase is particularly painful for Russian households, as potatoes are not only a culinary staple but also a source of national pride and historical sustenance. For many low- and middle-income families, rising potato prices mean a significant dent in their food budget. Russia's inflation is being fueled not just by supply chain issues, but also by Western sanctions, imposed in response to the ongoing war in Ukraine. The sanctions have disrupted logistics, restricted access to global agricultural technology, and caused wider economic instability. In Russian culture, the potato holds a near-sacred status, from hearty dishes like kartoshka, mashed or boiled potatoes, to the production of vodka. Potatoes are interwoven with Russian identity and survival, especially during harsh winters and economic crises. A shortage at this scale could erode public trust in the government's ability to provide for its people. Political analysts suggest that this seemingly humble vegetable crisis could evolve into a symbol of broader systemic failure, showcasing the deepening cracks in Russia's economy under Putin's leadership. While the Kremlin attempts to control the narrative, public frustration is simmering online and in markets where prices have become unaffordable for many. The Russian government has not yet announced a concrete plan to counter the shortage. With Belarus out of stock and limited options for large-scale imports from other neighboring countries, Putin's administration faces a growing food security dilemma. Domestic producers are reportedly being urged to scale up production, but even with favorable conditions, results wouldn't be seen until the 2026 harvest. This potato jam is more than just a food story. It's a reflection of Russia's isolation, its dependence on outdated agricultural infrastructure, and the vulnerabilities of a heavily sanctioned economy. For now, Russian citizens are left grappling with the bitter taste of rising prices and empty sacks where potatoes used to be.